Bobbers, we're check out our ramps. Today we're going to be going over how you install the ramp dampers on the ramps and on the frame. Here's some of the tools you're going to need before you start. You need a screw gun, you need a socket gun, you need a couple clamps. This is what comes in the kit. You've got your bracket that goes on top of the ramp. The smaller bracket goes on the reverse side, which we'll show you.
Hello everyone, this is Bobby, your voiceover guide for the install of the ramp dampers. Let's go through the materials. These are your hex bolts and nuts for your brackets. These are the ball studs for the frame and for your bracket on the ramp. You'll need a 5/16 inch drill bit, a 17mm socket wrench, an adjustable wrench, a 1/2 inch wrench. Now that we have everything ready, let's put this bad boy together.
Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to measure so that we can put this bracket in the right place. You want to follow from the very back of this first ridge here on the base of the ramp. We've already marked it, and keep it close to this edge. Measure 3 7/16 and then put a mark here. Next step, put this bracket with the hold on this side towards the edge. The 3 7/16 mark will be where the actual bottom of this base plate goes, and then eye it up. Keep it about 1/8 of an inch away from the aluminum side ribs right here.
Alright, Tag, I'm back in. What we're grabbing now is the clamp. We're going to tighten this all the way down to make sure that this does not move when we're drilling. We're going to make sure that's 1/8 of an inch from the side rib there. Grab our 5/16 inch drill bit. We're going to do one hole at a time. What we're doing is we're going in from the inside of the ramp where you walk, and we're going to go through both sides. Satisfying. Alright, now let's do all 4 holes with the speed up montage. We're going to remove the clamp, blow it off so it's clean. Back to Bob.
Take the 2.5 inch bolts, put a washer on top, put them through the hole. Now the bolts are through the ramp. This base plate here is going to go to the top side, like this. Then you're going to have a washer, put on your nylon locking nut, and repeat that for the other side of the bracket. Because it's the thicker part of the ramp, you don't need a base plate.
Now we're going to secure the bracket to the ramp. We're going to take our 1/2 inch wrench and our 1/2 inch socket drive. We're just going to make sure that everything is tightened but not over tightened, and making sure the thread counts on each of the bolts are identical. We also have this base plate on the bottom here, which is on the thinner part of the ramp, to make sure that when we tighten it, it does not crack or bend.
You're going to insert your ball stud through the outside with no washer. Put the washer on the inside. Start your nut, and then we'll tighten it. Put your adjustable wrench on this side, your socket here. You can tighten that pretty good, but don't over tighten it. Once this is tight and snug, you're set to go.
And now back to the front lines for our ramps. It's the war against stairs and escalators.
Just kidding, I just wanted to drop that in here. We're actually doing a speed up on the other side.
Most of our frames come to you with, for the dampers, there's holes already pre-drilled, so you worry about drilling them. Some of you might have received frames that we didn't have the holes here, but if you need to drill a hole, this is for the transit. You measure from the base of the threshold here up to here, and it's 21 5/8 to center. Once you go 21 5/8, just make a mark in the center of your frame, drill a hole through it. This is for our old style ball studs. We've since made them larger. So for this one, we're going to actually widen this one using a 25/64 inch drill bit to fit the bigger ball studs in. Much easier to drill it once your frame's inside of the chassis. Once you've drilled a 25/64 inch hole through the frame, put 2 washers on the ball stud, flip it through the hole, put your nut on here, get your wrench in position, 14mm socket, you're all set to go. Now both ball studs are installed in the frame, and that's how they should look. This is the ramp damper. The extended part is what's going to attach to your frame. Typically you'll do this once your ramp is on and it's lowered, everything's installed. This end with the rod will go here, pop it in, you're set to go. Okay, here's the frame. This side of the damper is going to connect here. You simply pop it on, you're set to go.
One of the greatest things I get to experience is watching a damper in the wild do its thing. It's absolutely gorgeous. Amazing. Just look at it. Don't touch it though, it'll bite you.